Okay, you guys should be able to hear me now in the Discord as well as on the stream. Let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. Good to have everyone on. We're going to go over some pre-market prep, what I'm liking for today. And then I hope that you guys had a good trading session yesterday. For those that were watching me trade ES yesterday, I told you I was looking for low of day. We ended up getting there, as you can see. Let's have a look at ES over here. So yesterday I did mention, remember I took this trade short. I was full out at low of day. That's where I did say we were going to get. And if you want to go rewatch that stream, you can on the channel. What's up, Levi? What's up, Frank? So as I said, I was trading ES short yesterday. And let's maybe speak about this trade as we get into it. So I know that the first hour was bullish for the opening candle continuation. However, I love this pre-market highs that we were respecting. So we get a massive drop off pre-market and we rally into the open. The first hour of the open is actually bullish, but we don't push through levels. And that's what keeps me staying focused on that short bias. We had a pre-market level high at 910, and I really did like us for continuation low. And that is what we end up getting. We end up finding resistance here. This is a 50-minute time frame. I've told everyone what I've been doing recently is going to higher time frames, keeping it more simple, 15-minute, 5-minute, hourly, keeping it more simple, not being stuck in the vortex of lower time frames. Okay. So that's what keeps me over here. We don't get a new high after breaking the opening range high, and we end up moving low. And that's where I take my short. Okay. I cover some of my position, as you can see, 70% at the opening range low or below, 15-minute or behind low. And then we get out here at low of day. So I think it was really, really nice for me to have a look at. Did use gap fill report yesterday. I didn't trade the gap. So the gap fill report would have been you trading back towards the highs. I didn't. I took the short off of those pre-market levels that I was watching. So that was my trade yesterday. I think it was a great trade. And this morning we are trading underneath previous day's lows already. Okay. We're trading underneath previous day's lows. Stocks are a little bit indecisive. Yeah, Nvidia is up, Tesla's up, Apple's up, but the rest down. And other market indexes, the SA index has been chopping around. The DAX has been coming lower. DAX has had a massive sell-off of these highs. Literally a massive sell-off of 1,000 points off those highs over here, which has been quite nice to see because we had like 11 or 13 straight bullish days in a row. So off all-time highs, we're down 4% now, but I think we were due for that pullback. If we look at the NASDAQ as well, we are trading off all-time highs as well. All-time highs were set back in October. We are trading 5% off that too. And we are red on the year. The year on the NASDAQ started off at 25,340. We are trading underneath that as well. So right now where we are looking, it's going to be tough to see. I'm scared of looking to short at these levels over here. Simply for the reason of we have moved down so much, but I wouldn't be so, decisive on a relief bounce just yet until we start to get maybe on the ES chart above these pre-market highs, and we can see if we can look to get a relief bounce. So that's what I'm looking at. Let me get my levels here that I'm looking at as well on ES. Okay. So definitely this zone here, I'd like to see. If we get below that, we're definitely wanting shorts, and then a back up here where we sold off of yesterday as well. So just two levels that I'm looking at on ES. Yesterday was double break of the RB or use opening candle continuation. I mainly used the opening candle continuation, but we did get a double break of the RB. The OCC was bullish yesterday, but because we were still underneath pre-market highs and levels, I liked the shorts in continuation. That was just a pullback pre-market. So going into today, just keeping it simple, focused, and steady, okay? Not trying to overcomplicate anything, trading what's in front of me and doing that as always. Bitcoin is underneath 90K now. We have had a big sell-off back. We actually rallied to almost 98K, and then we'll back down. And then gold is back up again as usual, up 2%. Silver down 0.5% today. And the VIX is now trading above 20. Remember, I always told you that I do like the VIX when it trades above 19, the 19 level. I find that get better price action. So the VIX is now coming off of those lows, back up in the 20 levels. which does increase volatility, which is good for us as day traders, right? So, see if there's anything on the currency side of things. I know a lot of the guys here do look to trade some currencies. Nothing really too much. I haven't traded a currency pair in a while, but I was actually getting some questions about currencies in that this past week. Any questions in the chat right now? Any questions in the chat? How's your week been? How's your guys' week been so far? How's everyone's week been so far? What do you like today for NQ? Good question. Let's have a look at NQ. So NQ as well, we are trading pretty weak on NQ2. We closed on the lows yesterday. Again, pre-market levels. Look where we come off of pre-market highs. No chaser submission on NQ in the London session. Yeah, on those shorts, I'm assuming. We are trading underneath previous day's lows. So as long as NQ, as long as we hold underneath this level of 25,100, I think shorts are still intact. Back up at these highs here will be the next level of resistance that I'm looking at. Okay, on NQ. I would ideally like something like this on NQ where we get another pullback like we did yesterday and then we roll over. Hourly time frame looking pretty bearish as well. Look at the lower highs that we are starting. We gapped down to start the week and now we are making lower highs. Yesterday, as you can see on the hourly time frame, we dropped down pre-market. This was just a pullback back towards those highs. When you are bullish, trade towards previous day's highs. When you bearish, trade toward previous day's lows. Now we are, and that's what I did yesterday on ES. Look how we rally back up and we trade back towards the lows. Okay. So I would like a continuation, but let's see what the open does bring. If we start to bounce off here, it will be, I think it could be quite aggressive. So be careful of that. It's been great for me. Gold has really paid out today looking flat. Yeah, gold. I mean, gold's been great to trade. I think, you just wake up, you close your eyes and you just buy. But yes, that does look pretty nice, as mentioned. As you mentioned, I'm glad to see you doing well. Beautiful. Yeah, so any other questions? Remember that I'm always live over here for pre-market Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And then I am live on Mondays and Fridays on the edgeful streams as well as my own channels. And then today I'm live on my own trading room, which the link in my bio you can see. And then also make sure to go check edgeful out. So Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I run my own live trading room. Okay. And then you can get me on here Mondays and Fridays with Andre. Just having a look at euro dollar. Some of the guys that do like trading these currency pairs. I'm not a massive fan, I must say. I haven't traded these in a minute. But the dollar index does look like it is picking up a little bit of momentum here. So add Dixie to the, there you go, let's go like this. To that watch list. Can put the dollar index there. Dollar index has been picking up a little bit of momentum here today so far. Let's let's have a look at some of the other stocks. AMD. Yeah, AMD, funny enough, still holding up. Remember, I had that nice swing play on AMD, and it still actually is moving higher. I still have a little piece on it, 20% of my original size. I took it last week, Monday, and the next day it gapped up 5%. So that's always nice from a swing trading perspective. Let's have a look. What else is Ethereum? Yeah, crypto is just taking a little bit of a beating right now. Ethereum and Bitcoin. Ethereum's down 12% in the last couple of trading days. Yeah, the DAX just continued to melt. I've been trading the DAX in the morning. When taking trades, what do you suggest taking trades off the daily VWAP or the session VWAP? Trades of the London VWAP aren't as certain as the ones of the daily. Yeah, good question, Miguel. Good to have you on, by the way. I do know who you are. Yeah, I prefer looking at both of the VWAPs, but I definitely think that daily VWAP holds more weight for the DAX and London session. I love trading the DAX. I had a nice short on it yesterday. I literally took the trade over here on this break of that level, set my stop loss above the highs, set my take profit down at the lows, and it took me out while I was actually on the golf course. So it's a brilliant thing. You don't always have to be watching the charts and looking to trade every single thing every single day. Sometimes just set your take profit, set your stop loss, and let it do its thing. You don't want to be on the desk all day, every single day, trying to overcomplicate anything. Something that is interesting, the DAX is trading lower again today, down 1.3%. That could be a front runner for American indexes as well. So keep that in mind. Okay. Keep that in mind as well. Yeah, appreciate it. Good to have you guys on. So I'm going to be in my live trading room today, but I'm going to be in the edgeful Discord. Make sure to come check edgeful out. Let me get them up over here. Like this. Okay. Let's go like that. Where's everything gone? There you go. Don't know what happened there. There you go. So again, I have said that we are trading underneath. Let's go to the previous day's range report. Okay, we are trading underneath the previous day's lows. And that could be definitely a sign that we could see lower on the ES. 67% of the time when we do close underneath the previous day's lows, we trade lower. Let's go to the daily as well, the daily, the extended market hours. That goes down to just 64%, but still a pretty solid statistic right there. But again, you don't need to be trading all day, every single day. I think that's what a lot of traders get caught into it. They want to be, trying to push and press all day, every single day, and it's just not needed. Take it one day at a time. Know when your best trades are setting up, and when it's not, don't be looking to trade out of boredom, out of FOMO, out of just being, just trading for the sake of trading. Trade to have conviction in your setup, and that's what I did yesterday on my trade. If you go back and watch that live stream, I had conviction in my trade, and that's why I think I traded it pretty well. You don't need to trade all day, every single day to make money trading. Any more questions or thoughts in the chat? We'll close it up here in the next couple of minutes. But yeah, I hope that you guys have a great trading session. And I appreciate you guys being on. So another little thing, that opening candle continuation, particularly with some of the indexes. Let's have a look at NASDAQ. Works really, really nicely. That first hour, yes, it didn't work out yesterday, but there was reasons why I faded it yesterday. But that first hour, if you go to the New York session, so from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, if that first hour is bullish, 78% of the time we will close as a bullish closing day. Vice versa for the shorts. Okay, if that first hour is short, is bearish, 73.7% of the time, so call it 74% of the time, we will close as a down day. So again, as I said, coming into today, let's go to the ES chart. Again, if we hold underneath these pre-market levels, I could see us falling away. We aren't looking bullish at all right now. Maybe we do get a day where it fakes down and we get a failed breakout and we come back up into the high. So don't get caught in a position. Don't hold a bias that maybe isn't printing there on the charts. Thanks for your help. If you appreciate your time. As always, Levi. If you got any questions, always feel free to reach out to me on my social media accounts as well. They all are in the link in my bio. So message me there. Got any questions? I'm in the Discord chat as well. But yeah, I appreciate your guys' time, and we'll see you all for the rest of the trading day. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.